Jurassic World. This is where our story begins. Scientific breakthrough without any consideration of the consequences. So nature did what it does and unleashed chaos. This time, we were deeper into the illusion of control and the chaos brought something much worse.
Just unplugging my mouse.
And for a moment, we remembered how precious life is. But time has a funny way of softening our memory of what it's like to lose control. And ambition. Ambition is a persistent thing.
God. Okay, I'm skipping this cutscene. Hey guys, it's the Blue Phoenix here. Welcome to Jurassic World Evolution 2 Campaign Mode. So the DFW, the Department of Fish and Wildlife, has hired me to help them deal with dinosaurs.
The desert is a wasteland.
So, cause I'm really hyped up for Jurassic World Rebirth and Jurassic World Evolution 3, so I'm getting into some Jurassic World Evolution 2, and I'm going to post the whole campaign series before Jurassic World Evolution 3 releases this summer.
Devoid of anything but the most extreme examples of life. But creatures once thrived in these lands hundreds of millions of years ago. Given the geological history that we're dealing with, dinosaurs walking among the tumbleweeds isn't that much of a stretch.
Yeah, blah blah blah.
Where dinosaurs.
Okay. Really, I want to get to the dinosaurs.
Okay, I guess an introduction is in order. I'm Cabot Finch, Assistant Director of the U.S. Department of Fish and Wildlife. I know it sounds important, because it is, but let's not get bogged down in labels and titles and organizational flowcharts. I'll make this easy. You work for me. See, nothing to it. You'll be working with the experts. This is Claire Deering and Owen Grady.
And yes, we have first-hand experience with the dinosaurs. I'm the former operations manager at Jurassic World.
Okay.
Owen and I actually helped build the park. And unfortunately, we were there to witness its destruction. And this is Owen. He works with velociraptors.
You can call me a dinosaur rat, though officially I'm an animal behaviorist. I was just building a level of trust.
Sorry about that, guys.
So we'll need to get a few things in place ASAP. Start with a response facility, equipped with both a Ranger Team 4x4
and a capture team helicopter.
Okay, it's... Oh, whoops. Return to full screen. I want this decode performance. Okay, yeah, that's not going anywhere. Okay, construct a response facility. There. Perfect.
We are making excellent progress, so let's stay focused. Next step, building a backup generator. Then feeding the energy it creates to the response facility. And also make sure the building is connected to the path network.
There we go.
It only does us good if it's operational.
No, it does good if it's operational. Operational my butt.
Hey,
Oh, a
Claire,
Baryonyx.
we may have trouble tracking this dinosaur from the ground, and even more trouble if we're lucky enough to find it.
Then the sensible thing is to take a capture team helicopter. You can trank it from the air.
See? I like the way I think.
Hey, let's go capture us a Baryonyx. Okay, we're gonna have to get right over the dinosaur's head. Sorry, buddy, we gotta do this. By the way, a bit gaming history here, but both Jurassic World Evolution games were actually inspired by a game called Jurassic Park Operation
We have it.
Genesis.
Capture successful.
I knew you'd do it. Never had a doubt. Well, maybe one or two.
Well, it's better than usual. I'll take it.
Okay.
Now, where do we take this dinosaur?
We have the enclosure. We just need you to deliver.
Hey, don't I always? Wait,
Baryonyx 8.
you don't have to answer that.
So we'll give it some fish feeders. And I'll put some rocks to
John
make
Hammond
that.
was concerned about what would happen if dinosaurs lived in the wild. It adds a whole new level of challenge. And perhaps opportunity.
Man, I love the whole Jurassic franchise. By the way, guys, I would definitely 100% recommend you check out the series. And there may be some spoilers for the series within these videos. And I'm gonna be making a whole bunch of videos on Evolution 2 before Evolution 3 comes out. Then when I get Evolution 3, start making videos on that. Probably install a few mods. Also, I have like a bazillion dinosaurs surrounding me on my desk. Hey guys, so, me editing here, yes, I don't know how I get anything done around my place. Yeah, 'cause all the dinosaurs surrounding me, watching me, judging my every move, it's fine. And I'm gonna place a research viewing gallery. There, now people can view this dinosaur. Just give these guys a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Susa International Airport, Babylon. The local time now is 5:45 p.m. and the outside temperature is 10 degrees Celsius. Before leaving the aircraft, make sure you take all your personal belongings with you by checking your seat pocket and overhead locker. We'd like to thank you for choosing Air Exile. We hope that you enjoy your flight with us. We look forward to seeing you all again. Delivery complete.
Oh, requires status check. But I'm gonna be rating the design. Okay, I'm gonna be talking about this dinosaur. So the Baryonyx is a British dinosaur, it is. Sorry, that was a terrible British accent. But Baryonyx lived about 100 million years ago, in what's now Great Britain. It was the first dinosaur that was known to be piscivorous, meaning it ate fish. You can tell by the long snout, which was perfect for catching fish. Now, it first appeared in in the Jurassic franchise. It first appeared in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom with this design, looking pretty much like a bipedal crocodile. I mean, dinosaurs and crocodilians are actually pretty closely related. I'm gonna give you a funny name now. Barry. Barry the Baryonyx. Okay, now.
I instantly recognize this dinosaur. Kind of hard to forget once you've been trapped in a room with one. We couldn't
Oh, 'cause
save
you
that
were.
Baryonyx, but we can certainly help this one.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna add task. Now see, these here...
There's not a lot out there for the dinosaur to consume, so we'll need a
Now,
feeder
these
inside the perimeter of that enclosure.
Hungry dinosaurs make
You
me
see,
nervous.
these here
Can't
ranger...
disagree with you there.
These here ranger posts allow for status checks on the dinosaurs. Of course, in sandbox mode, you can disable that.
Copy. Okay. We need to get a full assessment of the dinosaur's health. Utilize a ranger team vehicle. Owen will help you get a status of the animal's overall welfare.
There.
Then we can plan our next move.
Okay, looks like you're pretty happy here.
I mean,
I did a good
I've
job.
always been more of a just make it up as I go kind of guy.
Tell you what, if this doesn't work, we'll try your way.
That sort of sounds like a plan.
Looks to be working. The Baryonyx is happy.
While we can't replicate what we had on the islands, we still have to do what we can to get the dinosaurs comfortable with their current surroundings here in Arizona.
Sunscreen,
Bro,
trees by the
chill.
pool. How's that sound?
Chill,
Are you
chill,
seriously
chill.
asking? Or pretend?
By the way, guys, I can't really use mods with Jurassic World Evolution 2 because I'm playing on Xbox Cloud. And to buy the game and all the DLCs, he's outside of outside of Xbox Cloud would cost a lot of money.
Okay, quick.
I mean, I
How about we
have
add some
money, but
preferred
I don't
terrain
really
to their
want
pens
to
instead?
spend it
Dinner?
on something I already have. And having
We've got to monitor these
Triceratops.
dinosaurs more closely. That means setting up a ranger post inside their enclosure. Sounds
Wait,
crazy, I know.
I gotta
but
set up an
this'll work.
enclosure
Trust
before
me.
I capture them. Let's bring the capture team. Now I am running on pretty limited time here, because if I were to do... Okay, so I may only be uploading Jurassic World Evolution 2 videos for a bit, because I want... because I think I may want to do the Chaos Theory too, which is kind of like campaign mode, but a little different. So please let me know if you want to see me do Chaos Theory. Also, I may actually be watch the show, though first I may watch Camp Cretaceous, because I haven't watched the entirety of either of those shows. Ooh, they fighting it out. Well, fight's over. Let them just tumble to the ground. It's literally it's literally me after like 5 beers. More like 5,000. Yeah, just kidding, I'm not a drinker. Okay. Just... There. Gotcha. Oh, by the way, guys, I have every DLC in this game. So I have every creature in this game. Well, I can put any of them in any of my sandbox parks, where I don't have to follow the sets. Look, gotcha. Come on. Come on. Sweet. Alright, I got them all. That's pretty freaking sweet, Lois. Peter. Okay, now I'm gonna put that there. Okay. Ranger team, add task. You're assigned to Ranger Post 3 as well. Okay, now I just gotta wait for these people to bring my Triceratops over. By the way, guys, I might be making a video on scary creatures that humans once lived with. Well, extinct creatures that humans once lived with. It's gonna make you think, man, if them... And I'm so happy these creatures don't exist with us anymore today. Okay. Here we go. Alright, time to talk about the trike. Triceratops means three-horned face. Yes, it lived about 70 to 65 million years ago and was one of the last dinosaurs. Well, one of the last non-avian dinosaurs, birds. But Triceratops is special because of the horns on its head. The horns could have been used to fight off predators such as Tyrannosaurus, but they were also useful for fighting against their own species, used for territory and mates. The first appearance of it in the franchise was in Jurassic Park with the sick Triceratops scene. The animatronic for it was beautiful, but I loved that movie. Favorite movie franchise ever. And it appeared in the rest of the movies too, and the TV shows. Yeah, cool dinosaur.
Delivery has been completed.
Oh, also, I'm gonna rate their designs on a scale of 1 to 10. So this Triceratops design gets a 7. And now see the feet here are elephant-like. The skull is a bit misshapen, and the tail is too big. But other than that, it's pretty good. Now time for the baryonyx. Okay. There you are. Okay. So this baryonyx design gets a 5.5. No, a 6. They have the basic idea of it, but I wish they made it look more accurate. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that with all the dinosaurs in this series. Oh, by the way, there's going to be 7 episodes. You know, why couldn't they just implant microchips in them to keep track of them? They did it with the Indominus, and that worked. Until it ripped it out of its flesh. Man, that poor Indominus. Ooh, I love this. Yo, yes! 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 That is an amazing feeding animation. Okay. But why does this kind of look like a porta potty? Like how freaking desperate would you have to be to use a porta potty with like 3 Triceratops in it? Or worse, or better, a baryonyx. Seriously. I would never be. I'd just pee my pants.
Overall, I'd say our operations are improving. I'm confident we may get a handle on this yet. But I'm also concerned, specifically about our biodiversity. Still, for now, let's focus on getting the dinosaurs safe and secure, as well as building some additional viewing galleries the DFW staff can use to monitor the animals.
Already done that. I done all that.
With so many of the animals running free, our priority has to be capturing as many of them as possible.
Okay.
We can coordinate our efforts from an expedition center. Get one built, and we'll take it from there.
Look at that. There's people. People coming to... Wait, why do they need these viewing galleries if you could just see the dinosaurs through the fence? Like, bruh, I can... Okay, hang on. Ooh, here's first person view.
I'll be able to track the dinosaurs, but some help would sure be...
Okay, so I can see the dinosaur through the fence. Maybe not too good, but I can still see it through the fence. So there's no reason... I mean, I guess if you touch the fence, you'll get electrocuted. But that's the person's fault. Their fault. They're being stupid. I mean, I guess some of the fences in the... I mean, there is the invisible fence in this game, which I guess also works. I mean, I don't know. I don't get this video game logic.
Appreciated. Claire tells me there are some candidates to recruit.
Alright.
Scientists. Hopefully you can find one as rough and tumble as I am.
Alright. There we go. Hired some people.
You seeing this, Claire?
Yeah, I sure am.
That's
This is our first live capture opportunity.
Stegosaurus. Oh, they're in Las
We should assign that
Vegas.
scientist you just hired to the task.
Yeah, baby, Vegas. Okay, so
Alright,
these
you there?
Stegosaurus.
I think you're still muted.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Shut
no,
up.
Good idea. What do we got to lose? You know, except maybe a new recruit.
Man, you know, and these Stegosaurus are getting lucky in Las Vegas. Whoa! Start task.
Before the remote capture teams return, we should have enclosures ready for the dinosaurs. Think of
Bo's looking at him. Bo's literally looking out there like, I wish I was out there and not confined in this little box. This is actually amazing. Okay, take a screenshot of that. Take a screenshot of it, guys.
it is welcoming them back home.
Okay, good screenshot. Okay, so now I'm going to prepare an enclosure for the. Now I'm gonna prepare an enclosure for the Stegosaurus. You're gonna get power in just a second. Ooh, live capture. 4 Stegosaurus found. Yes, 4 out of 4 captured. Bring them here. Come on, bring us the Stegos. Yeah! Oh wait, I forgot to put. My god, I'm stupid. Oh no. God, I'm stupid. I forgot to put I forgot to put a ranger post. I forgot to put an emergency shelter too. I have a feeling that it's gonna come in handy. There we go. Okay.
Confirming asset delivered.
Now let's talk about the Stegosaurus. Okay. Here we go. Stegosaurus means roofed reptile. Named that because it was originally thought to be that the plates were of a turtle, but turns out they were just sticking up. The use of the plates is still unknown. However, they could probably flush blood into the plates, which would be useful for deterring predators such as Allosaurus. Now, they could have also been used for temperature regulation, as the Jurassic period it was pretty hot. No, I don't mean hot like that. I mean temperature-wise. Also, Stegosaurus had this, called a thagomizer. Originally a joke in a newspaper comic, paleontologists started using the term to name the end of a stegosaur tail, and now it's an officially used term. Now this tail could easily, cause harm to a hungry Allosaurus. Fun fact, Stegosaurus did not live with T-Rex. In fact, T-Rex lived closer in time to humans than Stegosaurus. Just thought you should know. And now to rate the design. This design gets a solid 8 out of 10. Now the neck is short, kind of short. The feet aren't exactly too good. It's a bit honkier than it would be. And it doesn't... Okay. And what are those teeth? Those are very primate-like teeth. I mean, I can respect the inaccuracies because these aren't exact clones of the dinosaurs. They have to fill in some of the gaps. So yeah. Ooh, here comes the fourth one. Chunky boys. We got the gang. Well, actually, all the dinosaurs in the franchise are female. You know, because InGen didn't want to haunt them having babies. But then they did. Sorry for the spoiler. Hey, I gave you a spoiler warning. Before watching these videos, go watch the movies. Beautiful Stegosaurus.
Okay. Who's watching who?
I'm not following you, Owen.
Well, it's just like the dinosaurs are always watching us, so shouldn't we be watching them?
Yes, we should. Once we have the dinosaurs comfortably settled...
Oh, by the way, the first time Stegosaurus appeared in the Jurassic franchise was when it was in the Lost World Jurassic Park. They were one of the dinosaurs that didn't make it to Isla Nublar. From Site B on Isla Sorna. But then they did. Because when Jurassic World opened up, then they brought some of the Stegosaurus over there. You may be seeing that in Chaos Theory.
We'll need viewing galleries.
Not the
What I'm saying.
I see.
Only you said it.
Okay, ensure the Stegosaurus have 90% comfort. By the way, I'm gonna record 3 videos today, and hopefully edit and release 3 of them by tomorrow. I may not be able to do it with all of them, though. I mean, it's not impossible. Though I am kind of lazy. Okay, so the Stegosaurus, his habitat is perfect. Just perfect.
Attention all personnel. Our weather reports have identified.
Weather warning.
Owen.
Open all shelters.
Owen.
Everyone get into the shelters.
I'm trying, Clara, but it's just... Well, this is who I am.
Not you.
The dinosaurs. Tell me something I don't know.
Okay, how about this? There's a massive sandstorm headed our way, and it could wipe out the facility.
I've seen worse.
Without power, the safety of the dinosaurs could be at serious risk.
Oh, by the way, guys, do you want to see me play Prehistoric Kingdom? It's kind of like Jurassic World Evolution 2, but still in develop. However, it's more accurate. So, okay, if this video gets to 50 likes, I will play Prehistoric Kingdom. Can we get to 50?
Okay.
Bet we can.
Listen to me, Claire. We'll figure this out. Have I ever let you down before?
Actually, no.
And I'm planning on keeping it that way. Everything we can do, we will do. We've survived worse. What's a little sand?
Yeah, what's a little sad? Well, crap. Uh-oh, fence broken. Oh,
I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty concerned about our current situation. As much as I'd obviously love to help out, I'm a little tired.
Barry.
So, who's gonna protect the dinosaurs?
And our personnel.
Yes, of course. I mean, that goes without saying.
I'm saying it anyway.
It's just, it would be a tragedy to lose these animals again. And By tragedy, I mean huge financial loss. And obviously an embarrassment to those in charge of the DFW.
Oh, because you're in charge of the DFW, and losing your dinosaurs would mean that you lose money, and that's all you care about. Ha ha. Very funny.
Yes, this is a plan I can support now and take credit for later.
What's Bo's ragdoll? Oh my god. Okay. Looks like everything went very smoothly. Only bad thing that really happened was that the baryonyx got out, but we controlled that. I am a great park manager. If you own a zoo and are looking to give it away on Craigslist for 0 cents, then I'll gladly take it. Or if you want to get, or if you want to sell your organs to me, I'll buy them. I mean, I already sold all my organs on Craigslist. All dinosaurs are safely enclosed. You couldn't see it, but I just did thumbs up. Yes, mission complete, Arizona. Boom!
Arizona was secure. The dinosaurs were safe. Finch and the DFW had what they needed to keep the bureaucrats off our backs.
Gallimimus.
For now. But the future?
Okay, let's talk about Gallimimus now. So, don't worry, this will be quick. So Gallimimus means chicken mimic, and it lived in the late Cretaceous period in Mongolia. By the way, all those other 3 dinosaurs lived in... by the way, the Triceratops and Stegosaurus both lived in North America. So Gallimimus, in real life, was a feathered dinosaur. This design gets a 5 out of 10. No, 6 out of 10. And that's being generous. It first made its appearance in Jurassic Park, in the scene where I was running from the T-Rex. I'll play that scene now. Okay, yeah, funny scene.
That was something completely different.
Well, thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, please do drop a like, and make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you'll be able to see more fun and entertaining content. And if you subscribe, then you're never gonna miss another video. Bye now.